They're like not even touching me now. This is so cool to have like this. Like I'm gonna see if I can't get Chris to try to play this game because this is amazing. Like this isn't even death off mode. This is like the storyteller mode, but I'm like taking next to no damage. I can't wait to record the video for the accessibility options because this is just too cool to give players the agency to be able to do this if they've never played a game before.
Davrin, if you're just in it for the thrill of the hunt, how do you get by?
Easy. Hire me, it's going up front.
Mel's playing on the storyteller mobile one. That's awesome, man.
When a claw monger is eating all your goats and eyeing your children, you don't haggle with the price.
Wow, nice gig you got there.
Gotta end this now! Move out of there! Take your blade with you.
I just shrugged it all off.
I'm good to go.
This'll open the way.
I'm good to go.
Ooh. I don't really use tool abilities too much.
Oh.
A win for us.
There's a chest back in there somewhere. I don't know how to get to it though. Alright, are there any other champions left or is that it? Okay. Unlock the seal, unlock the seal, unlock the seal. Okay, let's go. Yeah, exactly, guys. Like, I mean, I understand where Dribrom's coming from, but I don't take that approach. Like, my wife, like, there is no reason that she should need to learn how to play a game or get good in order to have fun. Like her fun factor is not learning how to overcome bad behavior. Her fun factor is, I want to have fun. She loves Red Dead Online. You know what frustrates her? She can't shoot for shit. She literally can't shoot for shit. So an aim assist for her would take her enjoyment of Red Dead Online and catapult it into the stratosphere if she would be able to have an aim assist that just lets her immediately track onto a target and shoot the deer, shoot the bird, shoot whatever. She's not playing Red Dead Online to get good, you know, and she's playing it to have fun. And so games that provide players with agency, I think, is really important because Dribram can have the experience that he wants. Bubblinia's significant other can have the experience that she wants. I can have the experience that I want. My wife can have an experience that she wants. Like, everybody can have the experience. No. That's your version of having fun, though, Dribram. Getting good is part of your version of having fun. It's not my wife's version of having fun. My wife's version of having fun is logging on and just relaxing and running around and enjoying the landscape and be like, ooh, there's a deer, pew pew. Oh yeah, I shot a deer. Like, at no point does my wife want to have to get good in order to have fun. Like, I get that's where you're coming from, and for you that's a totally valid argument, but that's maybe it's a miscommunication in the way that's being typed and the tone of voice is lacking, but that's definitely not for everybody. That's a you thing. That's totally cool. But yeah, that's not, like, I saw one of our tanks in the World of Warcraft guild made a comment last night about how he said, and he means it from a good place. He was commenting on how not enough people in our guild want to run Mythic Plus dungeons. And he was saying, I just wish that more people would want to run Mythic Plus. The reality is our guild is not a Mythic Plus guild. Our guild is a casual guild. And his comment after that, he says, I just want to help other players become the best versions of themselves. He means that from a good place, but that's not what we're about. And you can't project that onto other players. Like, his version of people getting better is for everybody to learn how to do Mythic Plus and get the best gear of the game. That is not why many of our members play the game. And it's okay to have that mentality. And the good thing is to understand where he's coming from. Like, he means it from a place of good intention. He wants to help people, in his mind, become the best versions of themselves. But my best version is not his best version. My best version of myself is to log into World of Warcraft, to do delves, to do follower dungeons, to play on story mode, and to just do story. I don't give a shit about Mythic gear or Mythic Plus or Heroic. I could give two fucks about gear score. I just want to log in and have story. And so my version of best game is not the same as his version of best game. And that's totally fine. But like, understanding that's the importance of a game giving players agency. Everyone gets to have the experience that they want, and no one feels left out. And everyone gets to control their own version of the game, which, by the way, from a company standpoint, is the best way to ensure that the most amount of people are going to play your game, because you've given it to everybody. Because as cool as Elden Ring is, I won't fucking touch it with a 10-foot pole, because fuck that. So they've lost out on a huge demographic by not having a difficulty slider in Elden Ring. And that's okay. They didn't want to target that demographic. It's their decision. They could have sold millions more had they chosen to provide a difficulty slider. But they don't. And that's their thing, which is cool. But yeah, that's Transcend says frustration does not equal fun. Correct. That's my whole thing. Like, just right now, like, I'm tired of beating my head against the I'm 45 years old almost. I've played video games since I was 5-6 years old. I have beat my head against brick walls. I have done the best. I have been the best. I have been a guild leader of a top worldwide guild in EverQuest 2 for 7 years. I've done raids. I've led guilds for my whole life. And I've done all of these different things. I've accomplished all there is to do. I don't give a fuck anymore. Like, these mechanics, I've seen these mechanics 500 different times in 500 different games. Oh, sunder the mob, weaken the mob, drop the armor of the mob, electricity, fire, bleh. Like, I don't care. Like, it's cool to play for a little while, but at some point I'm like, you know what? I've done this boss 5 times. I don't need this anymore. I'm just gonna easy mode. Anyway, rant over. Player agency is key. Kudos to the company for providing us with that agency. Actually, that's probably a good rant to clip out.
Back to what we were saying.